So somewhere back here, there's a seacock that's feeding.
If there's water coming out of it.
William, the water does not come and did not come from the green hose.
I'm trying to get the hose, but the hose is...
Nothing?
Alright, reel them in.
They made auxiliary pump work.
Yeah, so let's take them all.
We gotta pull the batteries?
But that was destined to rupture. There should be a pressure switch in that pump that prevents backflow. So it's the only way we're gonna see it.
Nothing's been running, nothing's been touched.
I want to give this tank a really aggressive pull.
Welcome, Dawn Hunters! This is part 2 of a 4-part series of the Turkish Gullet. Be sure to check out the first part of this series of the tour, and we are now preparing for a 1-month journey. Welcome aboard.
Hey guys, a special thank you to our patrons and those who joined recently. You guys make these videos possible.
When they pulled this anchor up originally, where it was sitting, they got the point on the other side of the stem, so you couldn't pull it up any further. So I let it back down and pull it back up. What I can't figure out is a simple thing. How the hell?
So a 700-pound anchor definitely is something that you should be very, very safe with. A pole
Right
for
there.
this guy that allows us to declutch. So that means we go the opposite way here.
Right.
And then that allows us to bring the chain up.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
that's a double clutch. That's what I can't figure out.
This has got to be loosened. Well, it's a gearing ratchet, so if you have a lever this high,
Yeah.
you'll overcome that because you're using the gearing of this.
You can overcome 700 pounds?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
I have found everything from water bottles to thermoses to those pegs that I'm going to find another spot for because they don't belong in the bar. Right. Yeah, and then there is the rod holder. We found that in the kitchen drawer next to the corkscrew. Not enough coffee to last that long, unfortunately. That might last a week. But we have lots of good coffee makers, so we're pretty happy.
Huh.
Hi, Anna.
Hello, Christian. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get my head around what we find here in the storage behind me before we set off sailing.
What are you finding there?
Well, I found 2 umbrellas already. I found heaps of toolboxes and stuff, cleaning material, heaps of cleaning material.
Is there anything useful?
Oh yes, I would think 80% of the stuff is really useful.
And all the rest we have to throw away?
Throw away, donate, whatever.
Look at the gold mine Wendy just located. Not only is it here, but it's all labeled.
Grommet tools, miscellaneous tools, tape, zip ties. I don't see zip ties. We have a glue gun.
Cool.
So me and Wendy just made the list with the provisions and some items that we need from Publix. So me and William are gonna go and get them.
Woohoo! 3 of 4 burners work. This one, the big one, does not. And that was the one we were testing, and that's why we think the stove worked yesterday.
So much traffic, so much more than even those 10 years ago when I moved here. It's just really...
They both go to 2 different locations. Yana has bought for a weekend barbecue, and I have bought for 4 days at sea.
I think you think you're going to Alaska or something. Outfitting both for the North Pole.
When you're up there freezing to death and you say, do we have something to snack on? And I come up with hot popcorn.
Right. Hot popcorn. I hope you're gonna come with hot popcorn for a snack.
The largest checkout ever done in Publix in St. Augustine. We hold the record.
Ready?
going to pull out the old dinghy and we're going to use this as a maintenance dinghy until the new one arrives. And we're going to scrape the bottom of it because it's all covered with crustaceans, I guess is the best word for it. So we just put the oldest guy in first.
Right.
Oh, we almost had an all-star shot.
Almost had the next installment on the video. Oh, shit.
Coming at you. Okay.
This current, you get a lot going through here. Okay, now we're out.
Randy?
Yeah.
These knee pads?
Ah, that's a good idea.
Wow.
I smell fresh seafood.
Yeah, that's shrimp.
Oh,
yeah. All alive shrimp. Look at with the feet coming out everywhere. Look. That's completely alive. The ocean's living carpet. If you get this stuff dry, it's like a skeletal structure, and it just gets harder than hell to get off. It's really easy when it's wet.
While working on the boat in St. Augustine Marina, we were lucky enough to be in St. Augustine, an amazing old city that was founded in 1565. Actually is the oldest city in the United States. If you are anywhere near this location with your boat, by ocean or intercoastal, be sure to check out the St. Augustine Marina. They have mooring balls and slips, and you can spend at least 5 days here and still not see enough.
A small cappuccino? Yes, please. That's $3.65. Wow.
Perfect.
So what's left on the boat before we can leave safely?
You know, a 100-foot boat. We've been working quite a bit getting it ready. Now, for today, we're going to start checking systems. The motor, the generator, the lights, all the systems, because we're going to be leaving at 5 a.m. And the boat's been sitting for about 9 months, and we don't want to encounter something out in the ocean. So now we're going to do systems checks.
You know, it's so amazing how we met these total strangers and we get along so well with each other.
If you think about it, it's really how boat people get brought together. On this boat, we have Randy, which is over 70, boat broker since being 18. We have Mark, which has developed and designed equipment for all over the globe, even a barrel that went over Niagara Falls. His wife, Wendy, which has helped him run the business and take care of things. We have Christian, which has a charter business now in Costa Rica, but he was in Ghana setting up pharmaceutical plants. He's a maritime engineer. There's myself, you. When you look at all of us together, we just make a great team without even thinking. Came to the dock, thought something was going on. There's like 6 different agencies, DEA, fire department, military. They're all getting together because it looks like they're gonna go start checking boats today. So I think we're gonna stay a little low in the bottom of the cabin.
They're actually doing a boat blessings today in the marina, which is pretty cool. There are all kinds of people in costumes, and there are some priests here and a bunch of coast guards, and just some boats are coming back and forth getting blessed.
All right, we are getting prepared to go on the last minute details. Generator, engine. Now we're gonna go check the running lights, anchor lights, and navigation lights. Running lights on, anchor light on. So let's go check our running and our anchor, and then we have aft spreader and forward spreader. I don't think we have spreader lights that work. Let's try it out. Well, spreader lights work. Port side navigation lights working, starboard side navigation lights working, and the spreader lights on the foredeck and on the aft are also working.
Randy's making our final preparation and he's calling the captain to make sure that the captain gonna show up at 4 AM because we haven't heard from him yet. So hopefully everything gonna go smoothly. Alright, what's up?
Well, I think we've got an issue with the captain.
Why? What do you think of him?
Well, the captain is going to arrive tomorrow morning at 4 AM so we can leave at 6 AM to get fuel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is a 100-foot vessel built in Turkey. It's not your normal little fishing boat. So we spent all day today doing fuel filters, checking systems. We found several different issues with the boat, and the boat hasn't gone anywhere in about 11 months.
And so he shows up at 4 AM.
Well, generally a professional or a captain shows up in advance to check systems and check everything. So I've got my reservations about this. You just don't just pop into a boat, fire off the key and say, ahoy mateys, here we go. I mean, we got 5-6 people on board that even I feel responsible for.
Well, Christian told me that he sent him an email and asked him to come the day before to come and check the systems, but he never replied the email. Randy called him like a couple of minutes ago because he was concerned, as we all were, and the guy said he will be here at 4 AM.
All right, well, again, just because he's going to show up at 4 AM doesn't make him a captain to me. So
well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you changed the filters today, for example, of the fuel. Like, I just also kind of like, even with my little experience, even I am concerned how someone can just show up on the boat and
turn the key and...
Because generally on the boat you don't turn the key.
No, we spent 4 hours today getting the boat prepared. Had we not changed those fuel filters, 3 miles out in the ocean, the engine would have shut off. So let's just see. I'm going to have to get up at 3 in the morning.
Okay, I guess we'll see. Well, hopefully he will not meet our concerns.
We have a long bow pulpit and I have a sword.